You were born in Los Angeles to a single mother, a small apartment, bills always stacked on the kitchen counter. Your mom works long hours trying to give you a better life. She tells you the same thing almost every day. Stay in school, stay out of trouble. And for a while, you actually do. Growing up, you're known for something different than the other kids on your block. You're a promising athlete, really talented. By middle school, you're already one of the best athletes in your neighborhood. Football, basketball, track. Coaches start paying attention. Teachers start saying things like, college could be in your future. Your mom starts believing it too. For the first time, it feels like you might have a way out of the neighborhood.
One night after a basketball game, you're walking out of the gym. People are congratulating you. As you head toward the parking lot, a group of older guys from the neighborhood are chilling outside. One of them nods at you. Good game, little homie. You thank him and start walking. Then he calls you back. They start talking about how you represent the neighborhood, how people respect athletes who come from the block. It feels good hearing that. Before you leave, one of them says, anytime you need something, you know where to find us. That moment doesn't seem like much, but it's the beginning of everything. Over the next year, you start hanging around them more. After games, on weekends, just talking, listening to stories about the streets. They treat you like a little brother, someone they want to look out for. Eventually, the conversation changes. They start talking about loyalty, about the neighborhood, about the set. They ask if you want to be part of it. You know what that means, but the respect, the protection, the feeling of belonging pulls you in, and eventually, you say yes.
At first, you just around, watching, learning. But one night, things change. You hanging out with a few older guys from the neighborhood when they invite you to a party across town. You hop in the car and start driving. Music loud, everyone laughing. Halfway there, police lights flash behind you. The car gets pulled over. Officers search the vehicle and find a pistol under the seat. All three of you are arrested. At the station, one of the older guys pulls you aside and tells you quietly, you gotta take this charge for the set. He promises the neighborhood will look out for you. So you stay silent. The judge eventually sentences you to 2 years in prison. And just like that, the future you once had as a promising athlete disappears overnight.
After serving 2 years, you finally walk out of prison. The neighborhood welcomes you home like a hero. Doing time earned you some street credit. Now you're no longer the young kid learning the game. You a big homie. You run your own crew. Younger soldiers moving things through the neighborhood under your command. You give the orders, they handle the work, and you take a cut of everything. Before long, the money starts coming in faster than you ever imagined. You buy a car, then a house. You even open a few small businesses to make the money look clean. On the outside, it looks like you just another young entrepreneur from the city. You got a girlfriend, nice clothes, jewelry, and cash always flowing.
And a few years later, you promoted to an OG. Now you're not the middleman anymore. You're dealing directly with the source. Large shipments, wholesale money. You start living in real luxury, better cars, better houses. But what you don't know is that while your empire is growing, someone else is watching. Federal investigators begin tracking your phone calls, your bank transactions, your businesses. They spend years building a case piece by piece, until one morning, everything comes crashing down. Federal agents kick in your door. You arrested and charged under a massive RICO case. The same empire that made you powerful now becomes the evidence used against you. Because in this life, there are only two endings, dead or in prison.